What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? What's the good news, man? It's your boy Derek D. Wild, man. Today we're doing another episode of the Checkmate Double Show, man. We're gonna have a lot of chess to talk about. It's a lot to talk about. My recent podcast that I did with Quan. We're gonna get into the recent Detroit Chess Killers podcast I did with Quan. We're gonna talk about the Charlotte Norm Invitational tournament down there that our homeboy James Canny is playing in. We're going to talk about this recent FIDE tournament that they're having in Indiana. And like I said before it's all said and done, Indiana and what my homeboy Bob and them is doing, that tournament is going to be, it's probably going to rival the Chicago Open far as tournament and participation, what he's been able to do during the whole COVID pandemic. You know what I'm saying? He's building that tournament up. You know what I'm saying? From having basement tournaments. One second. He's building that tournament up from having basement tournaments, and I love what he's got going on, and I love that it's picking up, and I think that's dope. And I wouldn't be surprised if we have a major big tournament down there. But let's jump into the meat and bones of things. Since I've been doing this show, my homeboy James Canny has always been brought up. And like you said, that's one of my closest friends. We grew up playing chess. And since we were kids. We grew up playing chess in the Detroit Chess League. And I love what he's doing. But I've been one of the persons to always push him, not only me, but all the brothers out of Detroit, to push him to the next step. And I've called him out numerous times, you know what I'm saying, to get over the board, because like I said before, he's done everything that you can do as far as online chess. He's beat GMs, IMs, he's played in big online tournaments. But like I said before, it was time to prove it OTB over the board. And he surprised me. And like you told me, he had messaged me on Facebook probably about a week before this tournament had happened. I had suggested that, James go play in Indiana, but I didn't know nothing about the Charlotte, you know what I'm saying, Norm tournament. And he had messaged me and said, I'm going to play in this Norm tournament. And he's down there. Like you said, he came in. He was the second from the last player rated in that tournament. And as of right now, he's had some highs and he's had some lows in this tournament. But before I, go and give my assumption of, what I'm saying, my homeboy, my chess brother, I just want to say that no matter what the results is the tournament, he has to keep playing. We have to establish that. Like, chess is a game you have to keep playing no matter what. You're going to lose games, you're going to win games, but you have to keep playing. You have to keep playing and finding your groove, because online chess is different from OTB. One thing surprising about his play, and like you said, I'm nowhere near his strength. I'm only 1913. I can just only give an assumption of what I know as far as my chess knowledge and all that other stuff. And what's kind of been amazing to me is the struggles that he's been having with the Appalachian Sicilian, the C3 Sicilian, something that he's promoted, did videos of, and he's highly of this opener. I'm kind of shocked that he's getting these positions where he cannot execute his plan. Majority of the time in these tournaments, we saw him play three C3 Sicilian games. I think he's played two with white, one with black. The two he's played with white, he's always ended up with queens off the board with isolated pawns, weak pawns on C3, A2, F4. And I don't know if it's the line or a particular variation he's going into, don't get me wrong, but it's not playing to his strengths. For example, when Jimmy played that IM and he played that phenomenal crushing game, the E4, D6, I don't know if you call that like the modern or the Perk or the Philidor, where we saw the fantastic black plate Queen B6 with the pin on the Queen. Jimmy answered with Rook G5. I mean, Rook G5, Queen B6, Rook H G6, check, King H6, Rook H8, check, followed by Rook H8, Rook H8 mate with the Queen on the D4 H8 diagonal followed by the rook. I just realized that the players are not letting my good chess brother, get off and play to his strengths. And maybe we have to reevaluate, you know what I'm saying, our opening prep and you know, make some adjustments because I still believe I know he's gonna make IM. Uh Put it like I know he's gonna make FIDE master. IM may be, you know what I'm saying? For him to make IM as of right now, he may have to change some things about his opening prep because we're starting to see when you get to the 2220, I'll just say the 2300 level, you see a lot of more positional chess. And Gopal has told me this, William Armiel, Jeff Reinberg. I know a lot of people don't care for him. Stephen Breckenridge. It's a reason that certain grandmasters at the top level play certain openings. It's a reason why you see grandmasters play D4, the Queen's Gambit, the King's Indian, the Groomfield, certain openings. It's a reason you don't see Magnus play the Scotch Gambit and all that other stuff. It's a reason that these openings get played. And I'm not saying that you can't play these openings and achieve GM status because Gator Kamsky, what's going on, Jimmy? What's going on? What's going on, bro? That's right. Let me show my boy Jimmy. That's right. I just switched to the English, talked to a GM. He said it's the right decision. Also, the Groomfield and the French now. Yeah, I mean, we was just talking about this, and like you said, you my homeboy. Like I said, I want to see you succeed, but I'm glad you chimed in on that. I think you have to play something at that level, like at that level that's going to at least give you equality. And for me, watching your games, and I'm glad you. For me, watching your games, like I said, I'm nowhere near you. I feel like openings like that. I'm not going to say they're a gimmick, but it favors how can I put it? How can I put it? Like how can I put it? For example, if the opening, and like I said, I'm nowhere near you, but I feel like if the opening plan or theory don't work, from what we seeing with the C3 Sicilian, like you had a lot of games where you had like the weak A2 pawn, the weak C3 pawn, and then pawns, uh them pawns in them games, it's just my opinion. What's up, Dominic Myers? They became like a weakness. I'm nowhere near, you know what I'm saying? You had to hold them down and it kind of tied your piece play down. And I think good opening around the 2000, 2200 level. But when you're trying to go to the next step, I think it's a reason that, you know what I'm saying, them lines are played. Like, for example, when you like crush the IM, I feel like he gave you what you wanted. And I feel like, and I told you this, I feel like if you get an open position against anybody, you have a good chance of crushing them. It's just getting to that opening position. Yeah, yeah. You said, yeah, it's hard at the big board levels. They say research says the world champion game says E4 won 60% less on D4 and C4. I agree. Like, I told D'Angelo this. We was talking about this. I said, and we had this conversation. I told D'Angelo yesterday, I said, if James Candy went to a tournament and played D4, just hypothetically, against his opponent will probably be resigned or probably lose that game in like 20, 25 moves because he's so shocked that you're taking another route because you have this reputation of being this tactical genius. You know what I'm saying? Uh Simon Williams said that many grandmasters still don't fully understand the Sicilian fully. I'm on the French and the Groomfield. Uh, I know when you was a kid, you played the French, so I could see you going back to the French. I know you played the French. If I'm not, I stopped playing in high school. Uh, I think did you play the French till you get to 2000? I can see you play. I can see you play the French. The Groomfield is a very, very sharp opening. I can see you playing the Groomfield. Uh, Yeah, it has so much theory. Yeah, okay, yeah, Dominic, it has so much theory. But let me ask you a question since we're talking about the Groomfield. Because Kasparov crushed a lot of folks uh with the Groomfield, but the Groomfield is so sharp. You know, there's a lot of lines where White get that pawn to D5 and maybe D6 and all that other stuff. To me, the best Grunfeld player I ever saw in my life is Gary Kasparov, but it's so sharp. It's so sharp. I know you can counterattack. Prep with C5, Queen B6. Yeah, my GM homie said the Grunfeld's better than the kid practically. No more King's Indian defense. Let me see. Like, no more King's Indian. I'm not a King's Indian. The best is Peter Sivler with the Grunfeld. You think he plays it better than Gary Kasparov? Played it for 10 years. There's a lot of forced draws, lines so hard to play a lower guy with it. You talking about the Grunfeld, Dominique? You talking about the Grunfeld? Like you said, the only person that I've known, and that's when I was a kid coming up that played the Grunfeld was Gary Kasparov. Like he played that stuff like so sharp. You know what I'm saying? And I know like there's a lot from just my experience. Like I said, I'm not the Grunfeld. What do you do? Like White get that D5. Like I saw a lot of games where White get that pawn to D5 or even sometimes D6 and trade off, you know what I'm saying, queens and you gotta be prep. That's crazy. I'm looking at it now. Let me see. Like I remember it's let me see, D4, knight F6, C4, G6, knight C3, D5, CX, D5, knight X, D5. I remember somebody showing me this weird line. I think the knight went to like A4. It was some crazy stuff like E5, DX E5, Bishop B4, Bishop D2, knight E3. I'm trying to think. Knight E3, FX E3, Bishop X D2, Queen X D2, Queen H4, G3, Queen X A4. I'm just saying it off the top of my head. I could be wrong, but I remember that line. And then White has double or triple pawns on the E5. When White plays D5, just put a knight in front of it. It's not the problem. So we're gonna blockade the knight on D6, Dominique. We're just gonna leave the knight on D6 the whole time. That's what we're saying. When White plays D5, just put a knight in front of D. Okay, so if I put the knight on D6, where's we gonna get the break from the counterplay? That's old theory, but still good. So if we put the knight on D6, where is my sharp? Because the Grunfeld, from my knowledge, is a sharp opening. Well, we're gonna get knight D6, F5 or something. I'm just the Grunfeld. Grunfeld. I can see Jimmy playing the Grunfeld. Fits your style, less aggressive. But is there anything, since I have you on here, bro? Is there anything more aggressive for your style? How about I'm just gonna throw openings out. Maybe a Dutch D4 F5. Maybe a Dutch defense. What else is a aggressive opening? Mark Hyman. This is crazy too. This just came to my head. Mark Hyman told me a long time ago. What about the Queen's Indian defense? He said that was I don't see that get played a lot. I don't know like too much of the theory about that. The Queen's Indian defense. Dutch, I play also. I'm just saying like Dutch is harder with the big boys. Okay. I mean, like I said, I know you like to attack and play, you know what I'm saying? You like to get your stuff off and create tactics. So I was thinking about the Dutch. The Alvin counter gambit probably doesn't get played. The Budapest is really not aggressive. Queen's Indian is very flexible and could be also. The Grunfeld is probably better for James though against D4. Yeah. I mean, I know it's aggressive, but it's so sharp. You know what I'm saying? And I know openers like that always get play and you know all that I gotta play solid and more reliable to norm up. Queen's Indian is flexible and can be aggressive. Yeah, Mark Hyman, he told me English. Well, yeah, I can see you playing the English because the English would be like the Sicilian with White. With you and I can see that happening. Now the French, I'm 100% comfortable in your French because I remember you playing the French as a kid, so that should be pretty much, you know what I'm saying, easy. easy for you. James Candy playing C4? You gonna see James Candy? All my life, I saw this guy play E4. James Candy playing C4. That's like Bobby Fischer playing C4 against Boris Spassky. Uh, while we're on here, and I got you on here, James, they just announced that Indiana is having a FIDE tournament in May. Bob did. He just announced it. I would love to see you playing in there. Uh, I would love to see you playing in there. He just announced that they're having a FIDE rated tournament in Indiana. I think it was like, don't quote me wrong, but I think it was like May the 14th through the 16th. I told him it's a possibility. I know it's a possibility we're gonna get some Detroit players down there. The entry fee wasn't too high. I would love to see you down there getting active, getting busy. I don't want to lie and I don't want to quote. I think the entry fee was like $40, $50. It was real cheap. Indiana's not that far. I'm pretty sure we could get a couple guys to go down there and play. I know Cam is looking ready to play. We just want to see you in Detroit, man. We just want to see you active. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to see you. I understand people got lives and all that stuff. But we just want to see you active. We don't want to see the long layover because we really, you know what I'm saying, believe that you have what it takes to get that norm. Like you said, you crushed that I am. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you know what I'm saying? It's just working out the kinks and you're just going through the ropes. Just like when D'Angelo tell me, he said, man, you got to play. You got to play. You just got to stay active. You got to play. And you're probably going to catch your groove in a minute when you stay active. And then before you know it, you're going to just be beating IMs and GMs consistently like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like not to get discouraged, but just to stay motivated. You know where you are. You know what I'm saying? You know where you are. You go down there, you crush. Like I said, you beat the hell out of an IM. I don't care what nobody say. That's going to boost your confidence. You know what I'm saying? It's just staying active and leveling the playing field. And like you said, if switching up the opener prep is going to give you a better chance at norming up, then that's what we, you know what I'm saying, we need to do because you have to get there, especially coming from Detroit. You have to get there. You have, like you said, I said this before, John got a national master title, but he didn't get a high rank title. You have to be FM James Candy or I am James Candy. You have to. So, like you said, we gonna support you, you know what I'm saying, without a shadow of a doubt. You know what I'm saying? Don't get discouraged. Keep pushing, keep playing. Uh Yeah, Indy. He just put it up. I think I shared it in the Detroit Chess Killers group. Uh, I know for a fact, I may go down there and play. What's going on, Jerome, man? Yeah, man. You messaged me yesterday. Yeah, we can play a couple blitz or bullet games on League Chess. You know what I'm saying? Later on. I don't know which your time zone difference, but I'm gonna message you and we could get busy, you know what I'm saying? Play first to 5 or first to 10 or something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but yeah, Jimmy, man, don't you know what I'm saying? We just want to see you active. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, like staying active. Not only for you, like I gotta get active. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people told me, you know what I'm saying? Like I had a conversation with D'Angelo. He told me straight to my face over the phone. He was like, man, I put my standard so low. I should be trying to shoot for national masters instead of expert. You know what I'm saying? Because he was like, I know I can do that easy, but hold your head up, man. You know what I'm saying? We got you. We're gonna support you. Uh, like you said, I'm nowhere near, you know what I'm saying, where you at. I can only give my opinion and hell, my shit, what I'm saying may be wrong, but uh the groom field, I can see it. I can see it. I understand the Dutch, but I know you like to, like to get off and get your tactics on. And like you said, I just feel like they're not letting you get the positions you need. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if you get the positions you need against anybody, you're going to win. And like you said, keep your head up, keep pushing. We're gonna support you. That's no problem. And best wishes on the rest of the tournament. And like you said, if we're going to Indy in May, that's what we're doing. He just announced it. It's a FIDE rated tournament. I'm pretty sure Mora will be down there. Cam, I may go. May, yeah, I'll probably go. May, we could work on that. Linderman said he's gonna be down there having Simons and all that other stuff, and we can make that, you know what I'm saying, happen because I believe it's going to be a breakout summer, you know what I'm saying, for chess. And with everybody being like quarantined for the year, you're going to see more players crossing over to the experts. So like you said, man, keep pushing it, man. And how long? He has no, he has a 2-day section and a 3-day section. In there. I this May, I believe I can't see it because I'm on the computer, but I think it's from May the 14th through the 16th. But I did see he had a 3-day and a 2-day section. So that tournament shouldn't be no problem. I think it was like only 5 rounds and all that other stuff. So I'm pretty sure. I'm 100% pretty sure we gonna be down there for sure. So we'll probably discuss that like off camera. You know what I'm saying? Probably get with Cam, Moro, uh, Low, you know what I'm saying, load up and take, you know what I'm saying, the trip down there because I guess we don't want to play in Detroit. The Detroit chess players don't want to play in Detroit because we getting tired of playing everybody else. So man, go on down there, man. Enjoy your trip in Charlotte, man. Go finish off strong. You have nothing to be discouraged about. Like you said, you went down there. It's a reason you're down there. It's a reason you crush that I am like that. You know what I'm saying? You put the work in, you know what you need to do. Don't get discouraged. And like you said, go whoop smash. Uh Also I want to talk about if you don't know, I did a podcast the other day with Quan. His name Nagish, a player from Buffalo. And I don't know if you loving this elevated conversation, Jimmy. We know you can get this done. Grandmasters in the making, yeah. I did a podcast with National Master from Buffalo. His name is Quan, and he was talking about Lionel Davis. And a lot of people don't know who Lionel Davis is. Lionel Davis is a National Master out of Buffalo, New York. I think he peaked at like 2340, something like that. And he goes on these rampages and talks all this crazy chess, but he has a cult following in Buffalo. They say he's probably one of the best African American brothers in Buffalo. It's been told he's coach Quan. Like you said, Quan is a national master. He resides in Detroit. The Ware brothers, father and brothers, I think one is an expert, high expert. One, I think both of them is 2000 plus. And he was very opinionated on Lionel Davis' strength. You know, he discussed when he brought Lionel Davis down to Detroit, how he beat John Brooks, he beat Irv, Slick Mick. Uh, he had a lot of opinions on the match he had against National Master Akash. He discussed that even though he lost the match the way he did, he said, look at the chess. He said, put Lionel Davis against anybody over the board, and you're going to see his true strength. You know me, I have to play devil's advocate. Like you said, we live in a chess world where you're only as good as your last resort. And a lot of people that saw that match saw Lionel get crushed. And he was like, not trying to make no excuses, but he was saying, look how clever Lionel was. And I got to get a Buffalo guys their props. You know what I'm saying? They're sticking with Lionel Davis. They're not changing their subject. Quan also went on to say that he saw Lionel Davis in the blitz section put hands and feet. That's what we say in Detroit on Maurice Ashley, Grandmaster Maurice Ashley. Said he crushed him. And one thing I respect about those guys out of Buffalo, the Buffalo Chess Circle, is they story never changed, word to word. They believe and they held so much. They hold Lionel Davis to a high standard that you cannot. I mean, us looking at it, we can't discourage and say what he got to say because we know in Detroit when he came down here, he did hand out L's. He did beat on Brooks. You know what I'm saying? Irv, Mick, them at all the Kingsmen the Chess Club. It was Detroit players there. So we've established that this guy can play some chess because John Brooks is no slouch, no slouch. He's probably one of the toughest IMs you can. National masters you can play. He's stingy. He doesn't give up on the board. So the question is, we're trying to find Lionel Davis' true strength. He made a quote that said he put Lionel Davis up there with Naka and all them 2800 level. Go check the podcast I did out. It's called The Buffalo Boys with Quan. I told him I was going to get a lot of feedback because a lot of people were going to say that he's talking crazy, but he's vouching for it. He stands on it. Lawrence Reed commented on it. He messaged me about it. Steve Faulkner. They're like, man, this man talking crazy, etc. I told him this was going to happen. I don't know if he said that for shock value to, get folks talking about it and all that other stuff. But look for a follow-up to that podcast, I'm probably going to have Quan on and somebody who's going to probably debate or, argue their side from what they saw. He also spoke on, I also spoke on probably like Lionel Davis playing Tom Murphy. He turned around and told me, he said, man, that would be no disrespect to Tom Murphy. He said that would be an insult to Lionel Davis playing Tom Murphy. Everybody in the United States know who Tom Murphy is. DuPont Square playing chess. You know what I'm saying? So I also asked Quan, did he have a problem with playing any matches? He said no. He said no. He's willing to play anybody. So I look forward to seeing Quan getting busy. You know what I'm saying? Because like I told him on the podcast, he was like, to me, in the chess world, you could be known but unknown. But he named names. He named Big Pond. He named Sam Ford. He said a lot of these players know me. Daim Shabazz. And he said he's ready to get busy. I said on my podcast, I'm going to get back with him. Fly Lionel Davis down to Detroit, probably in the summertime. Bring him down here for a couple of days and let him get busy with the crew. Hopefully, LaMelo Mack can come back down here. I think that was a dope podcast. But like I said, the jury is not out on Lionel yet. You know what I'm saying? My opinion on the match, and I spoke on it. Yeah, he got crushed. He got crushed by Akash, and Akash is playing real great, phenomenal chess right now. But we have to see more of him to really see where he's at. I would love to see Lionel play another match, but it's going to be hard to match him up with a worthy opponent because even though, he's older and his technology is outdated and all that other stuff, which they said they're going to work on getting him updated as far as internet speed, mouse, computer. And I think that's dope with them Buffalo guys. He's a national master. You can't put national master Lionel Davis against an expert. And then if Lionel Davis win, he's a national master. He's supposed to do, that's what he's supposed to do. It's the reason he has them initials in front of his name. You can't put Lionel Davis with, it's kind of like boxing. You have to put people, you have to pair them up where the competition can be good. And for the media fan, you know what I'm saying? It will draw the attention. So this is where it gets tricky. Akash versus Lionel Davis back then sounded like a good match. But hindsight looking after it wasn't, because Akash is scorching hot right now. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, what's going on, Grand Night, man? What's going on, bro, man? I'm just kicking it, man, chilling. You know what I'm saying? Doing the, giving my, my chess family the feedback. You know what I'm saying? Taking it easy. If you're on here, make sure you follow. If you got a Twitch, follow my boy Grand Night 2014. He's from Charlotte, North Carolina. I got my shirt on. You know what I'm saying? Support him. Make sure you follow him at Grand Night 2014. He be having some dope chess on his stream and all that other stuff. I'm just kicking it. You know what I'm saying? My man's doing what I do best. My boy Lawrence Reed is watching. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and I'm glad Lawrence Reed watching. Another thing we hear Lionel Davis always hear was he always brings up Tony and Bernard. If you go back and listen to that podcast, Quan really broke down and explained who them was. He said Tony and Bernard was chess players that grew up with Lionel Davis. I think he said one made expert, I think he said one was an expert, I think he said both of them made experts, one dropped, and he pretty much, in so many other words, said it was like, the Temptations, they were jealous of him. He was blackballed. They would bring players in to play Lionel and try to beat him, try to knock his rep down and all that other stuff. And my boy Lawrence Reed always say, man, who is these Tony and Bernard dudes that he always discuss? So actually we got the background on that. And Tony Bernard, I guess there's some guys from Buffalo that, they have this, chess. Everybody know how chess is. You have rivals, you have competitions, you have players that you go to the tournament where you come in like, this brother here, I'm finna have a long day. So obviously Tony and Bernard. They're two players, or I could be wrong. It could be Tony or Bernard, but you have to go back and listen to the podcast, Detroit Chess Killers podcast. The one about the Buffaloes. It's a person or persons that grew up with Lionel Davis. I always say it's the guys closer to you, and they have a chess rivalry. And so much where he put it was Lionel had natural talent, and his game elevated here. They got stuck right here. And, that's where they got all mixed up and all the nonsense happened. So I guess they got a vendetta against each other, or, what I'm saying, a chess grudge. And it sounds like them boys gonna be rivals. Tony Bernard got Maurice Ashley to play. Yeah. See, that's why I love my bro Lawrence Reed, aka Detroit Tony Black. That's what we call him. And we gonna find a picture and post them because they look alike. Tony Bernard got Maurice Ashley to play Lionel Davis. Thank you, because he just listened to the podcast. Tony Bernard was the players that brought Maurice Ashley down to play Lionel Davis. Quan said it on the podcast. And like he said, they were bringing players down, you know what I'm saying, to beat the rap down. But Quan said he was there, he verified, you know what I'm saying? He won. And like you said, I'm here just to report, give my opinion. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. But like I was saying, man, I really want to see Lionel play another match. I really want to see him play, but it's going to be hard matching him up. You know what I'm saying? Like Lionel Davis, LaMelo Mack. Who want to see that? Nobody. And then before I even go into that, what was something that was said on that podcast, if you listen to it, that kind of, I'm not going to say kind of threw me off, but it kind of didn't make no sense, was he said in a weird way, Lionel Davis doesn't get up to play. I don't want to take his words out of context, but it was said that Lionel Davis doesn't get up to play anybody. He wouldn't get up to play national masters and experts and all that other stuff. And then when I sat back and thought about it after I heard it, I'm like, he only gets, let me say this right. He said Lionel Davis doesn't get impressed or get up to play national masters and all that other stuff. He only gets up and hyped to play grandmasters and all that other stuff. But when I thought about it, I'm like, doesn't everybody? Like when I play on Elite Chess, I'm playing. But when I see them yellow abbreviated initials before their name, I'll be more hyped. So I don't know if I can give them a pass on that after I'm thinking about that, because I'm 1900. You know what I'm saying? And when I've defeated IMs and GMs, bullet speed chess. I know it don't mean nothing. I'm trying to give them my best game. You know what I'm saying? Because I really, really want that game. So can I really give Lionel that pass? You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. Elite Super GM, Elite Super. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and my knowledge, doesn't chess work like this? You fight your way up the ranks. That's why we have the rating system. That's why when we go to these tournaments, we have sections. The under 1,000, the under 1,200, the under 1,400. You fight your way up. Yeah, you can go in there and donate and play in the open, but why would you jump to the open when you're not that skilled? You work your way up. So when I thought about it afterwards, I'm like, that really doesn't make no sense. And it's kind of sounding like he's giving them me and Quan is cool. We've played a lot of chess together. You know what I'm saying? He was in the While We Play documentary. He's volunteered to, help me get my game to where I need to be. But the Lionel Davis stuff is tricky. And I'm going to work on trying to get Lionel Davis on here. If I can't get him on here, at least on the podcast, because we got to break down the mystique, you know what I'm saying, of this Lionel Davis, you know what I'm saying, character. I have to talk to him personally. I have to get that podcast done personally, because a lot of people said, man, a lot of wolf tickets, you know what I'm saying? Like, he put this is my thing. Let's be real. He put Lionel Davis at 2,800. If Lionel Davis true strength is 2,800, even if he was losing to Akash on time, he'd have been putting some real clever moves, combination. Don't get me wrong, he was putting some clever moves and combinations down on him in that match and losing on time. But was it to the elite super, you know what I'm saying? GM level, like Lawrence Reed said. So we got to get to the bottom of this. I'm not trying to hype nothing. I love Lionel Davis. I do. I think like I said, I love the fact that he be bullying chess players and calling names. But and I love to see him play. Like you said, I said it on my podcast. I'm gonna bring the good brother down to Detroit in the summertime for probably a couple days. You know what I'm saying? Film it, whatever, broadcast it, because outside of what I'm finna go back to, we're brothers. We got to support each other. You know what I'm saying? And if I can help Lionel Davis as far as getting his name out there or him getting him some chess students, or you know what I'm saying, I'm all for that, because at the end of the day, we're a fan of this game. We're a fan of good chess. And I want to see more of him. I want to see more of him play. I want to see Lionel play. I want to see Lionel do good. I really do. I want to see Lionel Davis do good, because I'll say this. This was a question asked on the podcast too, and I said, "Do you feel like Lionel Davis was blackballed?" He said, "No, he don't feel like he was blackballed." But like I said, there's a lot of chess players out there that a lot of people don't know about, that has, you know what I'm saying, talent, and they need the exposure, man. That's that could help them any kind of way. If it's coaching, giving lessons, etc., they need that. So if you see me shouting out his name, I'm just trying to give him the free promo with my little fan base that I have. But I want to see Lionel play a good match, but it has to be a quality opponent. You know what I'm saying? Like Akash, when I think about it, Akash just wasn't a good match. Like right now, man, coming out of quarantine, man, Akash, man, is like 2400. Chess is serious. I was defeated by an 8-year-old yesterday at a tournament I played in. That's what I'm saying. Chess is serious. And chess is one of the games where if you got it, you got it. And it doesn't matter how old or young you are. You know what I'm saying? If people know their game, they know their stuff, they know their stuff. I'll tell you a story, Brian. Like, this is a true story. I stopped playing chess when I was 17. I was 1754. I didn't come back 10 years. I took 10 years off. My first tournament, this is a true story. I came back. I played the Motor City Open. The Motor City Open is a tournament that we used to have, and then Lionel Davis asked to play in that 30, but all right, well, Lawrence, I'm gonna get to it. Let me finish the story. So I come back and to chess. Now, when I was playing chess as a kid, I'm telling my age, I'm 32. When I was playing chess as a kid, we had US Chess Live, we had ICC, we had Chessmaster. Now it's 10 years, then passed. They got chess.com, they got Elite Chess, they got all this other stuff. They got all these puzzles, tactics, whatever. We had books. You know what I'm saying? I had books. They got programs. My parents couldn't afford chess-based. When I was a kid, chess-based was damn near $1,000, $1,500 program. There was no way in hell my parents was going to give me that money. Coming up in a single-parent home, mom working, grandmama babysitting, play that program. So I come back to the tournament. I win my first 4 games. I'm in my last round of money game. I play a kid. The kid had to be nowhere. I know he was under 10. I remember the game like it was yesterday. I played the Grand Prix, E4, C5, Knight C3. No, I played black. He played the Grand Prix, E4, C5, Knight C3. I went Knight C6, F4. Now, I know the Grand Prix, but once you play chess, you understand that chess, the lines, the openings, the variations, they change. Old theory, new theory. So I'm here spending all this time trying to remember and come up with the best move. So I'm taking 20, 30 minutes to find a move. I do that. The kid will get up, come back, move, bam, move and just walk off. Man, I was so frustrated and mad that I was taking 30, 40 minutes to move, and this kid was coming back to move. In my mind, no disrespect, I love the kids. You see my Facebook picture and all that other stuff. I love coaching. I wanted to put this little kid in the garbage can. And that kid crushed me. And the reason he crushed me, and this is why I want you to get discouraged, is I was the better chess player. But in this modern computer technology era, all the kids do is study openings. So there it was. So after he beat me, I had to go back and change some stuff. And I had to go back and change some stuff. So now I play to my strength. So I wouldn't let that discourage me. Yeah, I was mad as hell that little kid beat me like that. Now I'm sitting there struggling. You know, it's like I'm taking 30, 40, 15 minutes to move. He just getting up, walking around, looking at his friends, and then he just come back, look at the board, and move. But he remembered the lines and variations better than me. So yeah, I wouldn't let that discourage me. Let me see. See, this is my homeboy Lawrence Reed. Didn't Lawrence Davis ask to play 30 bullet games instead of the traditional online cage matches? So yeah, he did. He agreed to play the 30 bullet games. Uh, why I don't know. Maybe he figured he was going to outbullet Akash. I'm just saying, like, you got to think about it. He probably figured he was going to outbullet Akash. And I know it sounds crazy, and you're right. Maybe the traditional setup probably would have helped him because there were positions that he lost on time that he had Akash crush. You know what I'm saying? But we can't go back and change it. There's not going to be no rematches. I know Akash is not going back. He did what he had to did. Another one bites the dust. Next time we see Lionel, we're going to make sure he plays uh, the traditional, bullet in 3 minutes and all that other stuff. So yeah, you right about that. I can't argue or debate with you on that topic. He played the 30 bullet game instead of the traditional. Maybe he figured like he was going to out clever him. Maybe he figured, the hyper modern, the stuff he was going to throw him off guard. But if you go back and listen to the podcast I did with Akash is a weird player. Akash played weird openings too. His first move may be G4, or you know what I'm saying? Like Akash said, if he played knight A6, I'm going to play knight A3. You know what I'm saying? So Akash is one of them. Akash is a tough dude, man. He's a tough dude, man. Like you said, he has no problem. What I like about Akash and I admire about his chess is this. He'll play you if your strengths is tactics, opening games. He will let you get an open tactical game for you could give him his best shot, and he's going to see, you know what I'm saying, what can he do and get busy. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I respect about Akash. Yeah, man, I'm gonna talk. We gotta get Lionel. I gotta work on getting Lionel Davis either on Checkmate Double or the Detroit Chess Killers podcast, for I could hear bro give us the game and the knowledge. You know what I'm saying, on the chess, because I do believe he's a strong player. There's no way you could tell me you could get to 2340 or 2350 USCF and can't play a lick of chess. So the bro can play some chess, but I want to see him. I want to see him again. I have money on Davis, mouse, better internet connection, and computer. Hey, I chip in too, man. You know what I'm saying? I chip in too. If that's, put it like this, if that's going to help him perform better, and we get him a match, I'm just, since we're talking about it, let's just say, let's just play devil's advocate. Lionel would have won that match. Matter of fact, if we get Lionel match, and just say Lionel wins and crushes somebody. Let's throw a name. Let's just say Lionel plays here national. So we give him a who's the national master in that group? You got Dominique Myers, LeMayo, Sean, we not Michael Auger. Michael Auger will kill him. We're gonna leave Google and Amazon Prime alone. Them boys is, Michael Auger got his internet on Godspeed. But let's 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 just say Lionel plays. I just use LeMayo. And he beats LeMayo Mac. You know what I'm saying? Oh, now we finna get some action. You know what I'm saying? So he got the spotlight on him. Like, he may be the most hype chess player. Hell, you know what I'm saying? We don't know. In the chess circle, we probably could get an IM or a FIDE master to play Lionel Davis. I know if I wanted to, if I'll say this, if I wanted to and I really wanted to push the issue, like really push the issue, I could probably get a Tulia Shetty to play Lionel Davis. He may not be interested on it, but I think me and bro got a good relationship where he would do that for me. You know what I'm saying? I might have to, throw him a couple, you know what I'm saying? I may have to throw him a couple, but dollars or something. But yeah, we could make that happen. But my thing is, why would I do that? You know what I'm saying? I'm just hypothetically. Why would I reach out to I am to play Lionel Davis and then Lionel Davis lose again? It's like him and Holla had a battle rap verse. He's like, man, if I beat you, I'm just doing, you know what I'm saying, what I'm supposed to. If you beat me, your face on posters, you know what I'm saying, interview with Oprah and all that other stuff. So that's where it gets catchy and skeechy at. Like, man, no title players is going to just give Lionel his just due, man. He's going to have to fight his way up the ranks like everybody else. And like you said, he doesn't have far to start. Maybe Lionel Davis is a better over the board cage match player than he is online. You know what I'm saying? So that's on that. Before I close the show out, I want to talk about like you said, the tournament that we're having. I'm gonna speak on it again. Make sure you message me or my boy word for word. We're having a Detroit uh chess killers, whatever you want to call it, arena. There will be arena run twice a month or every month. The winner of this tournament, first place will be $50, second place will be 25. There's no entry fee. There's no entry fee. Whoever wins, I think we want to do four. The set of four tournaments. Yes, I believe he's better over the board. I agree. I think over the board is where we're going to see Lionel once the COVID restrictions and all that other stuff, and Nathan Kelly can get busy and we could get busy. I think over the board, you know what I'm saying? That's where we're going to see the best Lionel Davis. But online, it's just like you'll never see me play an online match. You'll never. You know what I'm saying? I played that one match, I got crushed, but I just don't like online matches. It's too much. So yeah, over the board, I 100% believe that he's going to get busy. But like I said, every month, Chris Sims, my boy Chris Sims, his Facebook is word for word. We're putting together a tournament. It's free. First place will be $50. Second place will be 25. The winner of these four tournaments will get paired off. The four winners will get paired off in a bracket tournament where we're going to make first place. Winner takes all $200, $250, $200 or $250. As of right now, the first tournament, I have Mark Johnson, I have Cameron Tolliver, I have Dominique Myers, I have my boy Mike Chick-fil-A. Get in this tournament. I have my boy Ben, can't think, my homeboy out of Cincinnati. So get with me to participate in this tournament. I think this is dope. This is free. You want to get your sparring on. This tournament is going to be, you know what I'm saying, the dope. The winner of the tournaments, each tournament, I will bring you on the podcast, Checkmate Double Show. You could talk, you know what I'm saying, your smack, you know what I'm saying, your garbage, all that other stuff. I think this is dope. As of right now, Dominique Myers, he's playing. Cameron Tolliver, he's in. My boy Mike Chick-fil-A. That's not his name, but that's what I call him. Chick-fil-A, my boy Mark Johnson. He's in. I'm probably going to play. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get that free money if it's mine too. I'm just not going to just give y'all my money. He's in. I'm gonna reach out to some more players. So as of right now, I think we have 5 or 6 players. I got to check my inbox. Get in this tournament, man. Get in these arena tournaments. Get your scrap on. I'm looking for more title players and all that other stuff. Remember, the winner of these tournaments, you win first place in this tournament, you secure your spot until we call the Final Four bracket, where we're going to pair all the winners off, and the prize is going to get bigger, 200, whatever, $200, 200, 250. We're going back and forth on that. It's either going to be 200, 250. Winner takes all. Get in this tournament. This is the way that well, it's not me. All props to my boy Chris Sims, word for word. He put this together. And before I close, let's give it props. A lot of things that I've done as far as chess started with my boy Chris Sims. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. A lot of stuff. I'm not like a biter. Me and Chris Sims is good friends. The Why We Play documentary concept actually came for him. He the one started the idea, and he just didn't have the time to take it and run with it. So me being, real close friends with him, you know what I'm saying, I ran with it. The Detroit versus the Chicago match, Christopher Sims, uh, he the one on the Detroit side wanted to do it. I just took it and ran with it. He doesn't get mad at me when I take his ideas and run with it because, we're brothers. He's been knowing me pretty much all my life. So before I end this, I got to give all the props, all the just due to my boy Chris Sims, word for word. If y'all don't know who he was, he's a chess player. He was before Jimmy, before Joseph Gadsden, there was Chris Sims. That's where our branch of chess start with him. First one played in Max Lane. He won Amateur North twice. Very, very strong player. But all these creative ideas, uh, all these uh, all these creative ideas comes from him. It's just he doesn't have the time. So, he just runs it by me. You know what I'm saying? I'll try to make it happen. But make sure you inbox me to get me in this tournament because in the next couple of days, I'm going to start putting the participants in. We're going to start, putting the brackets up. I'm putting Lionel Davis in this tournament if he do or don't want to play because I think that's exciting. And I think, like Quan said, for the money, that will motivate him, see him get busy, working on, you know what I'm saying, probably try to get his stream. And also before I leave, I gotta shout out my boy again. And I'm still waiting on my board to come here because I got my pieces, man. And when my pieces is here, my pieces is cold, bro. I got the baddest. I don't listen, I'm gonna say this. If you stay in Detroit and then you stay in the state of Michigan, Derek James Wilder, chess coach at Chrysler Elementary, has the baddest chess set in the whole state of Michigan. Ain't nobody, the whole state, ain't nobody messing with my custom chess set I got from my big bro, Lawrence Reed. My board ain't got here yet, but my pieces is the truth. I'm gonna put my chessboard, chess set, Ed Mandel, all them sets you got at the chess club. Nah. Big G, all them boards you got. Nah. Wait, see, I only showed y'all just the little pieces with my name carved in it. When I get my board and I'm gonna get them set, and I'm gonna show y'all boards, OG status. I have the baddest chessboard. I'm just waiting on my chessboard to get here. Shout outs to my boy Lawrence Reed for getting my custom board. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, it's wood and it's cold. My pieces is engraved. Grand Night 2014. If you got a Facebook, follow him. His name Lawrence Reed, man. He's one of the baddest chess. He got one of the baddest chess collections of board and pieces I ever saw. Listen, this true story. We was at Chicago Open. He came, brought all his goddamn boards, all his boards, all his pieces. He set it up. Man, this man got some. He got some heat and he got some fire, man. Make sure you follow him, Lawrence Reed. Go to Facebook, send him a request. Man, some of the boards he be posting, fire, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man, they fire. Detroit, I'm top dog with my chess set, man. Like you said, I'll never probably play chess on that. When my house get together, it's probably gonna be like one of the personal keepsakes with me. Appreciate you that again. You know what I'm saying? I'll be looking forward, Lawrence. While I'm here, I'll be looking forward for another board coming to you, coming from you when I make National Master like you did Daniel Jones. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? But make sure y'all hit me up for this tournament. This is going to be dope. This probably will prepare y'all and get y'all ready for the NBL arena. That's probably going to come in the summertime. Y'all get y'all some good games on. Make sure you also to make sure you before I let you go, support my boy Sean Martinez and what he does with his pushing for with the kids and all that stuff. He has tournaments too. You can donate for that. Hit Sean up. I've donated one time before. I'm probably going to donate again. I'm not going to hold y'all too long. Like my boy Jerome Works, hit me up. We could play some bullet. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody won't get to the NCAA games. Grand night. Appreciate you, bro. Be safe. Enjoy your day. If you have a YouTube channel, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I'm at 86 subscribers. I'm trying to, build this up just like I did the Detroit Chess Killers podcast. The Detroit Chess Killers podcast now is at 12,000 listens. So I have 12,000 plays. And I appreciate all that support. You know what I'm saying? Getting the word out there. What up? What's my boy Lionel? What's going on, bro? I'm putting you in the tournament. I'll talk to your boy Quan. Um, I talked to the Ware brothers. I talked to, you know what I'm saying? We're looking forward to you playing chess. I've been on here too long. I'm running out of thoughts to say. Be safe. Peace. Uh Enjoy y'all day, man. Enjoy y'all day. Peace.